ladies, it's Jamie. Thanks for watching. You've reached She's Everyday, she'severyday.com. We are talking about how to live permanently in your ex's mind through no contact. How you can get your ex to just be thinking about you all the time. He's just fascinated by you, wondering what you're doing. He can't stop thinking about you. He's going crazy, wondering where you're at, who you might be seeing. This video is going to tell you how to do just that. Let's talk a little bit about what no contact is. If you've seen some of my videos, no contact means when you go through a breakup. It doesn't matter who broke up with you. If he broke up with you or you broke up with him because he did something foolish. But if you didn't want the breakup, you must go into no contact. That means no calling, no texting, no emailing, no snapping, no liking his stories, no liking his post. Don't watch anything that he posts. Don't drive by his house. Don't talk to his friends. Don't talk to your friends about him. No chance meetups. Don't text him on his birthday. Don't text his family on their birthdays. Absolutely nothing. No contact. You must go radio silent and pretend this man does not even exist. This strategy works brilliantly for several reasons. Number one, it allows you to get some space, some distance. It allows you to heal. It allows you to get emotional control. It allows you some space to think clearly, to start working on yourself, transform yourself, all of that. But more importantly, in the middle of this breakup or in the beginning of this breakup, if this guy wanted out, he just wants some space away from you. I know that hurts to tell you that because you may want nothing more than to just see him. But he is feeling relief. The breakup's over. He doesn't want to hear from you. So the more you reach out to him or call or beg or plead or get angry or say, we need to talk. We have to have open communication. I can't believe you could just quit me just like that. The more you do that, he's going to feel guilty, and the more guilty he's going to feel, he just wants to stay away from you. He also may feel very frustrated, very angry. His pity for you initially is going to turn into hatred for you if you keep going. And if you want him back, that's not what you want to do. You want to do the opposite. You want to give him his space. In fact, you want to give him so much space that he can't even find you. You want him to be wondering where you're at and what you're doing. Now, don't block him. Don't unfollow him on social media, especially if you think you might want him back. For whatever reason, you think this relationship was worth salvaging, do not block him. Now, I'm going to tell you some bad news. First off, if you have continually reached out to him after this breakup, you have lowered your chances of him coming back. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but every time you reach out to your ex or every time your ex messages you and you answer, you reduce your chances of him coming back by 10%. So if you've reached out to him 5 times since this breakup or you've responded to him 5 times, now you're at a 50-50 chance whether he's going to come around or not. If you have reached out to him 10 times, you've sent 10 little texts, or maybe you looked at his social media and he knows you've watched something, or you make a comment to him on social media. Now you're done. You have 0% chance he's coming back because you have just annoyed him so badly. He just wants to never see you again. So hopefully you haven't gotten to that point. Now, if you have annoyed him greatly and you have reached out 10 times, there's still maybe a slight chance he will still come back around, but you have to do what I tell you to do right now. First off, you are going to go into no contact. While you are in no contact, you are going to do step number 2. You are going to transform yourself into a high value woman. You're going to crush your goals. You're going to start getting active with friends, with family. You're going to go out and start doing things. You're going to start dating again. Now, I talk about all of this and how to heal and how long this process should take and why I think you should start dating again. All of that is on my e-course. It is on my website called She's Everyday. I will link it in the description below. Get on my website, get one of my e-courses. She's the One or She Heals. And I tell you exactly very detailed things to do during no contact. detailed things to post on your social media during no contact. While you are transforming into this amazing woman during no contact, he's going to be watching you. Trust me, he's going to be stalking your social media. That's why you don't want to block him or unfollow him. That's why you don't want to annoy him so much that he blocks you, because you want him to see you living your best life, doing all these great things, becoming the woman that surprises him, the woman that amazes him, the woman that he's now curious about, the woman that he is now questioning himself, saying, did I do the right thing by breaking up with her? She's so awesome. Maybe I didn't see all the value that she had. Maybe I want to give this another chance. Now, there is a balance. There is a fine line between putting yourself out there on social media, being seen, having lots of friends, having other men comment on your social media, kind of being the center of attention, and disappearing for a while, becoming mysterious. There is an art to it. Again, I detail it on my website in one of my e-courses. So get that, because you want to strike that right balance that makes him curious, that makes him wonder what's going on with you, and ultimately is going to make him want to reach out to you. You see, the way to live rent-free in his head, the way to get him to constantly think about you, is for you to disappear and make him wonder where you're at. It's kind of like a show, and you're watching this movie, and it comes to the climax, and it's really, really good. Even though there might be some fighting and some turmoil coming along, coming into the show, it gets at this peak where there's passion and there's some frustration, some uncertainty, and then the show just ends. It's over. Or you have to wait for the next season for the show to come out. You have to wait a while. You've got this cliffhanger, and you cannot wait to finish the show. That's what dropping out of his life and going into no contact is like. Now, he doesn't have the ending. He thought you really wanted to be with him. He thought you really cared. He thought he could get you back anytime he wanted. He thought he had all the power because he broke up with you. And then when you just stop chasing him, stop responding, stop reaching out, and you just go, okay, and you just are done. You walk away. Now he doesn't have the closure he needs. The power dynamic starts to shift a little bit. It may take a while, especially if you gave him a lot of pushback, especially if you blew up his phone in the beginning. It may take him a while to start to change his mind about you. But when you are no longer chasing, there's no need for him to run. It's kind of like I watched this little video one time, and there were these two dogs, and they were chasing each other around this kind of big enclosed tunnel, but it had like an exit, like they could get out of the tunnel at a particular point. And this black dog was chasing this brown dog just around and around and around and around and around. And at one point, the black dog just stopped chasing. It jumped out of the tunnel and it hid behind the tunnel. The brown dog just kept going around and around and around, just running away from this black dog until at some point it stopped. And it looked in the tunnel one way, and then it went around and it looked in the tunnel the other way, and it couldn't find the black dog chasing it. And it was just dumbfounded. It kept searching for it. Even though it was running away from it, it wanted to be chased. And when the black dog no longer chased it, it wasn't any fun. And guess what happened? That little brown dog started going around and looking for the little black dog. And finally, it found the little black dog. And it started running around in the tunnel again, hoping the other dog would chase it. It still didn't chase it. It was tired. It just sat there and looked at it. Well, pretty soon the black dog gets up, goes into the tunnel. Now the brown dog starts chasing it. And now the black one is the one in the lead. So that's what happens when you stop chasing, when you stop caring, when you act like you're tired of the rat race, you're just done. When you actually start going and doing something else, you just go over to a different space like that dog did. You start making different friends. You start dating other people, getting involved with your life. That's when your ex is going to come back. That's when he begins to obsess about you because you're no longer chasing him. So now he has to come around and just sit and kind of watch you. And then he's going to start chasing you. Ladies, obviously there is a lot more to this. It's on one of my e-courses, so get one of those because It has specific texts that you can send in the beginning of the breakup, things to do in the middle of the breakup, things to do toward the end of the breakup, what you should do if you went too far with this texting and driving him crazy, what to do after the no contact period. There's so much information on my website, but that's just a little glimpse of what you can do to live permanently in your ex's head. Ladies, I want to see you win. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, hit whatever buttons you have. God bless you guys. I will see you in the next video.